The following is a Sarovian presentation of CTS Sports.
The underdog and the unexpected. Pushing south. Big hit against Cusco. All low in the breakaway. Shoots. Scores!
This is how I show my
Rails. Cusco shoots. He scored! Great save by Permar. From the corner, big chance, stopped by Yakos, rebound, scores! Mateos from the corner, past Vola, scored! Game 1, VURGOS and CUIVE at the Robert Lyon Center.
Good evening, Hoquenna fans across the empire and around the land. Durgo shoots, he scores! Saved by Bagheera Lions. The crowns are your Pulowa Cup champions.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's pregame show. I'm Rufos Tabello, joined tonight by Denali Cereza Jr., better known as DJ, as well as Camila Veroso and Eros Thuros. We're counting down to puck drop for Game 1 of the semifinals between the CUIVE Crusaders and the VURGOS VORTEX. We've got an interesting matchup here. Depending on how things go down, we may have a spectacle on our hands.
Rufos, spectacle doesn't even begin to cover it. Someone needs to knock the VORTEX down a peg like how the Crowns did earlier in the regular season. Right now, the VORTEX are by and large the best team in the league. Say what you want about the Crowns winning the Memorial Cup, but VURGOS has had this sport in a vice grip this whole season with the way they play the game. Then you've got the CUIVE Crusaders coming in after a season of loss after loss after loss, but going into the playoffs for the first time with back-to-back wins. They're picking up momentum.
So DJ, I take it you disagree with what your dad said last night about the Crusaders and their performance. What was it? They can't play.
I think Denali Sr. had a point. The Crusaders have been a joke all season. They don't work together. Their coach either does nothing or cheats. They don't even show up to half the games, and their goaltender is the only good player they have. The only reason they beat the Lions that one time is because the Lions are currently undergoing restructuring. Look at how horribly they did last night against the Sarholm Crowns. They shouldn't be taken seriously.
Here we go again. Eros with the poison tongue. You act like CUIVE's got no fight in them. I'll tell you right now, they're not rolling over tonight. Not in front of their fans, not after getting embarrassed over and over again. They've been playing better each game, learning and finding themselves. Yeah, I believe in them. The VURGOS reign of terror has been defeated before. Why can't it happen again? I'm rooting for a rematch from last season's finals, personally.
So let's break it down. CUIVE needs redemption. VURGOS wants to prove that just because Sarholm won the Memorial Cup doesn't mean they're back on top. Camilla, what's the key matchup we should watch for?
I'm keeping my eye on the goaltenders. Both of these are strong, dedicated women. When Katrina is locked in, she's a brick wall. And what Rora lacks in ferocity compared to Katrina, she makes up for in experience, having been playing this game since the league was founded. Katrina's always been great in my opinion, but Rora's shown improvement over the course of this season too. We'll talk about this more later.
I can't believe what I just heard. Katrina is the worst captain in the league. She does nothing to train her team or help the coach, who very clearly needs it. And Rora, considering the most recent game VURGOS played saw her not even show up, leading to an empty net, I question her basic ability to play.
I can't wait until both these queens prove you wrong, Eros. We're in for a great game tonight.
And with that, puck drop is just moments away. We'll take you now to the CUIVE Arena and right to the action. Here with DJ Ceriza, Camilla Veroso, and Aros Thuros, I'm Rufos Tabello. We'll see you back here for the post-game show. Now let's play some Hoquenna.
Welcome to the CUIVE Arena, home of the champions and paladins of the CUIVE Crusaders Hoquenna Club. Visiting all the way from the province of VURGOS, the storm is coming. Give it up for the VURGOS VORTEX! Shields up, grab your helmets, and rattle your swords! It's time for your CRUSADERS! Number 26, Katrina! Number 9, Mateus Kane. Number 7, David Castaros. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and face the tricolor for the national anthem.
Solgaros terrirno pornos, disco mariros divene juner pro, pecuare via mar passusumos, oh mar proteges, eso te rochoasi, Ciude di paiso sabra le se poso, dismera feor merro de los comarir, disfiso lega por fami fornir. Amfanti, lai bene, i toterri rossi verdis perros, gidiri protegirse i toro zene, i brandir di sabre la tara de sterra, isso disma sombro marreda unir, roser legena e mir, i disma sombro marreda unir, roser legena e mir.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the CUIVE Arena here in the beautiful province of CUIVE, New Sarovia. We're here in Game 1 in the semifinals between the CUIVE Crusaders and the VURGOS VORTEX. On the ice for the VORTEX, number 72, Cusco Falzo, as well as team captain Goalscorers Atlas and Tida Manilo, here and ready to fight and avenge their recent loss against the Star home crowd. In between the pipes, the second best goaltender in the league, Wora Permars. Face-off drop. Won by CUIVE. Durkos has it, set the foot of the Wart the blue and gotten into neutral ice. Mateos heads it back to Davy. Shot by Durkos goes wide, and Davy has it in the top. CUIVE corner it out of play, nearly hitting CUIVE coach John Vasa. You know, he's getting on in years. A small hit or a fall might just take him up. This game is going to be a very important one. Both the Crusaders are down a winning streak recently, and a big hit there against Cusco by Mateos. Rabos and Davy trying to get it out and sent into the key penalty box again. Now, as I was saying, CUIVE has been on a winning streak recently, and the opposite is true. The VURGOS VORTEX have been on a losing streak. This game that might determine who's going to win this series just based on the mentality focus of it alone. Won by CUIVE, gone in neutral ice. Durkos the Tide. Intercepted and got past Revos. Shot goes wide. Mateos. Who's confusing into the blue? Twice. Tried. Can't get a shot. A skill loose in front. Mateos gifted away a neutral. Durkos sends it back in. Bottom CUIVE corner. In front of the net, Cusco shot stopped by Mateos. Great save. Davy trying to get it past the red. Hit, but Revos does. Big hit on Atlas Bear. Battle for it. Cusco in front. Fire anticipated, sends it past. Can't get it past the large wall of CUIVE defenders. Top CUIVE corner now. High to Cusco. Cusco in front. Durkos is not waving, and Katrina gets it away, and Davy gets it past the blue line. High, but Cusco. And out of play over the boards at center ice. The odds are in for this game. Your betting sites indicate a 62% chance that the VURGOS VORTEX are going to win this game. However, as we've seen, not everyone is in agreement with that. 3 shots on goal for the VORTEX, 0 for CUIVE. 6 minutes and 39 seconds to go as it's sent into the VURGOS zone. And where is Wora Permars? Is she absent? I get off the post. Cusco gets it away. Davy dumps it back in. CUIVE offside currently, but Byerly back on. Dumps it into the VURGOS zone. The VURGOS goaltender is completely missing. Cusco gets it out. Fed back in by Davy. Mateos shot stopped by Kaida. Cusco sneaks the pass in Mateos. Pushes a big haze on a breakaway. Sends it behind the CUIVE net now. Battling for full control here. Revos launched the big hit. Mateos This is a hit that launches another one there. Hyde goes to get it. Still behind the net. Top deep corner now. Cusco waiting on the blue. Hyde and Davy fighting. Neither of them think of a whole lot of right at the ones of blue. Mateos sneaks it past Cusco. Cusco's on the back in. Big hit by Redos. Big hit there by Cusco. Redos in front, fight against the way. Shot up the post, rebound. Cusco can't get it in, and the hands go crazy as Cusco brings it back to regroup. Rob back out of the Keeves zone again. Katrina gets it away. Cusco stops it going further. Aurora still much driver shot by Mateo, stopped by Guriko's Atlas. Guriko is on the key blue. Revos. Out and get a good shot. Can't find it. Then back to Katrina. Katrina gets it past the blue. Revos sneaks it past Pai, and Cusco sneaks it past Mateos. Revos brings it in the neutral. Cusco stops in his trap. Mateo sneaks it right past Cusco. Manages to maneuver around, getting out away. Weed out in front of the net. Puck still loose. Brought away. Kirkos brings it back. Cusco knocks it out of play. Brought back in by Revos. Bent wide by Davy. There it goes. Trying to hold it another blue. Wara still missing. Cusco and Duty battling. Battle of the Stubbins behind the net. In front. Great save. Davy trying to get it to Mateos, who's at the point. Big hit there by Fazio. They're battling for it. Lucky Subbins. Cusco up, can't get it out of the corner. Being tag team. You truly have a mix here. You think you want to do it at the behind the net. Revos is there waiting. This is the hit. There it goes, then Revos battling now. Cusco sneaks it past Gilby right in front of the net. Cusco gets it away and past the blue. Sent into the Kiev zone down as a big hit launch. Cusco gets it to Durkos. Then back into the Kiev zone. It should have had it right in front of the net. Revos slaps away. A rebound missed. Opportunity hit. The fans go crazy. Durkos hits it to the red. Revos stops it going further. Sent into the bottom Kiev quarter. The two Blondes trying to find a way to move it out. Baby has possession now at the blue. Cusco keeps it in. Retreats back to the blue. Once more, out of play, brought back in. Cusco, right in front of the net. Send out into neutral ice. The Tams. Puck is out of play and over the boards. And that puck almost just hit the referee right there. Three minutes to go in the first half. Shots are looking low and relatively even, and the score remains 0-0. Swords in at center. There it goes. Loses the face-off. Sneaks the pass Revos, though, and dumps it in. Revos feels it away. Mateos. Pass Hyde. Cusco pass Mateos. Now Davy. And it back across the boards. Rebound back by Cusco. Cusco has it in. Keeps it in by the blue. Mateos now. Still top deep corner. Mateos. The Davy. Davy back to Mateos. Pite intercepts as a throw over, but knocked away in front of the net. Durkos keeps it into the blue, and Katrina gets it away. Clyde shot stopped by Revos. Now Durkos. Right in front of the net. Saved by Cusco. Completely slapped away. Pite keeps it in. Tight shot. Rebound scores. Tied Manilow. That was a bad angle, but she managed to get it right past Katrina Lyon. And we have the first lead of the game with only 2 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the first. That was a great ass there by Cusco and by Durkos, really, who managed to sneak it past the defenders in center ice and get it right to that angle where she could just sneak it right past the post and right past the pads of Lyon. Towards in. No one's going for it here. Cusco does. Got away by Potatoes. There it goes. It's loose. No one can get a hold of it. There's traffic in front right next to the Rudos Blue. Sent in by Redos. Pride. Trying to get it out. Redos with a bad angle. Gets away off the post. Cusco now battling with the Revos. Trying to get out of the zone and right in front off the post by Durkos and got in the way. The referee almost called it no goal there, but decided it wasn't necessary. Cusco to tie. Tie misses the shot. The hitter. Big hit. Revos and Durkos battling on the boards. Durkos gets it past the blue. He's a pass Pride. As possession once more. Sent in. Davey. Mateo's going in for the rebound. Shot. Score! Mateos. And a great and fantastic goal right there. And the game is tied. Do you see what just happened there? Davey manages to stop the puck from going any further right in the neutral, about 6 carpet lengths from the goal. That's about as far as the ball will go in this game. Stops it, and then dekes out the VURGOS defender, where Marqueros can slide in the back and take a completely wide open shot, and Cusco can't get there fast enough to stop it. Play continues in the key zone. Tied in Redos, as well as Davey battling for it in the bottom. Davey gets it, and out in front, no success. Hyde still has his own. The Durkos to Cusco. Cusco the point, stopped by Tane. Cusco dumps it back in. What a great defensive play right there. That might run. Durko shot off the post. Rebound. Score! There was a scramble in the front, and Durkos manages to poke away at it and get it right past line on once more to bring VURGOS to its second lead of the game. 2-1 VURGOS. 40 seconds to go in the first half. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And it seems that Rora Pramaras is back in net here. Does a hit there on Cusco. There's a penalty called here. There's no whistle. Towards in, drop. Won by Key. Revo sneaks to Bass Tide. Revo shot, stopped, and intercepted by Cusco. Tide trying to get it away. Still in front off the post. Revos can't get it past for Mars. Thurgos trying to get it away. Half loop. Davey gone the way by Cusco. Sent back to the Kiev zone. And Trina gets it away. Still on the Kiev blue. Tie. Big hit between McHale's. Great save by Lyon. Oh my God. Another big hit by Cusco on the tails. This game is physical, ladies and gentlemen. And that is the end of the first half, with Cusco chasing down Davey and Monchi another retaliatory hit there. I will join you all in the second. Please enjoy our halftime debrief and analysis roundtable. Thank you very much. I'll see you soon.
Welcome back to the desk, folks. We're at the halfway mark of tonight's clash between the Kyiv Crusaders and the VURGOS Vortex, and it's been a battle of the masks so far. 2 netminders, 2 very different styles. Rora Permars for VURGOS and Katrina Lyon for Kyiv. Let's dive into how each has fared in this opening half. Aros, I'll start with you. Permars between the pipes. What's your verdict?
Permars has been shaky, Rufos. No sugarcoating it. Yes, she's got quick legs, but quick legs mean nothing if you're getting injured every few minutes and disappearing. On the first Crusaders goal, she wasn't even there. This is the second game in a row she's been absent. And look where Mikhail Permars is. Nowhere. Everyone knows if a goaltender is absent, a coach, provided they have the goods, can step onto the ice and help out. But where is he? Absent for the most important game last game, and absent for the first playoff game this game. It's affecting VURGOS hard, playing defensive when they can't trust their own goaltender. It's bad. And Mike? He doesn't even have the pads and the jersey even if he was here. You don't make that mistake at this level. And the scramble late in the period? She returns to the ice and she's all over the place. She was fishing for the puck instead of sealing the post. She's lucky the defense bailed her out there.
Yes, Cusco has been a great defensive player today, and it shows in his stats too. He's second best in the league in points, but he's at record low points these past few games. Why? He's playing defense because his team is screwing him over. But hold on, Aros. Let's give credit where it's due. Permars made some big stops too. Remember the breakaway early on? She tracked that puck beautifully and stoned it with a pad save. Yes, she's pretty timid and shy, but that's her style. She thrives on certainty, and in the past, VURGOS has counted on her to be that last line of defense when their blue line collapses.
But look at them now. She's no longer that stable, certain figure, and VURGOS is being eaten alive for it. We all know anything can happen in the playoffs, and if CUIVE can keep playing the way they're playing now, they might genuinely do it again.
You're not seriously going to say CUIVE is going to get past the first round again, right?
We've seen stranger things, Eros. Camilla, you're right about one thing. She thrives on being that last line of defense. But listen, I love stability. I love knowing I can take risks on the other end of the ice and be okay. Permars brings that, or used to anyway. When she made that sprawling save a few games ago, that's the stuff fans remember. Do I want her a bit tighter on the angles? Sure. Do I want her controlling her zone a bit more? Also yes. But she's playing with confidence, and confidence wins you games. I'll take a goalie who plays it safe over a gutsy goaltender any day.
It doesn't seem like the VURGOS skaters have that confidence in her, though. Not after the Memorial Cup game. All right, let's swing over to the other crease. Katrina Lyon for CUIVE. So far, she's kept the Crusaders steady, facing a bunch shots already. How do we assess her composure under that workload?
She's the polar opposite of Permars. Aggressive, controls her zone, and is willing to make clutch, fast, and physical saves. And that's why she's succeeding. Sure, CUIVE is down by 1, but honestly, I think CUIVE is looking like the better team this time. Think about Permars. She doesn't chase the puck. She lets the play come to her. Now think, Lyon? She does the opposite. She chases it out of the zone, and that's why CUIVE is able to be so aggressive. I don't care if she's aggressive. I don't care if it's risky. Her plays can easily be described as world-class and with zero panic. Lyon is keeping CUIVE alive. Without her, the VORTEX could easily be up by 3, maybe 4.
And let's not gloss over the statistics, okay? What are they at now?
I'm glad you brought that up, Camilla, because I hear some Permars slander. Permars is at a 0.815 save percentage. It's not bad, but it could be better. But Leon is only at a 0.804 percentage, nearly a 10-point difference. Permars is the second best goaltender statistically in the league, and it's pretty obvious.
The difference between Leon and Permars is the same difference between Permars and Bidera Leon. She has a 0.825, a 10-point difference.
Is that much of a difference, though? I mean, really, VURGOS and Sarholm play pretty aggressively, and they're evenly matched. They both won an equal amount of games against each other.
Well, in this game, it doesn't seem to be much of a difference. This could be anyone's game. I know we're veering off topic a bit, but who do you guys think is going to win?
I think it's going to be CUIVE, Aros. I know, it's the underdog and the unpopular opinion, but they are dominating today's game, physically and skillfully. Look at Revos Atlas. He's laying the lumber and playing physical. Mateos is doing fantastic defensive work at the point, especially with that blocked shot against Cusco at the point.
Oh my Stefan, yes! That shot would have went in!
It definitely would have. But just like that shot, it's time to wrap it up as we're running out of time here. So to sum it up, Leon is playing bold, sometimes too bold, while Permars is anchoring her side with steadiness and smarts. 2 styles, 2 philosophies, and both will be pivotal in the second half. We'll see which approach holds up when the pressure ramps up. Last call, who's winning the game?
In my opinion, I know it's unpopular, but it's looking like CUIVE.
I might throw up in my mouth, but I have to agree with DJ here. CUIVE.
I'm going with the devil's advocate. I think Cusco and Tide can turn the game around.
Right. 2 for CUIVE, 1 for VURGOS. Okay, that's it for today's halftime show. Join us after for a roundtable discussion as we debrief the game.
Welcome back to the second. The score is 2-1 in favor of the VURGOS VORTEX, the away team, here at the CUIVE Arena in the province of CUIVE. 6 shots on goal for CUIVE and 7 for VURGOS as we enter 8 minutes left of regulation in the second half. There seems to be some confusion as to who's playing where. Nonetheless, we're ready to go. Puck drop soon at center ice. Swords in. There it goes. Cusco sends it back to his team. Raf Medelo on the ice instead of Tide. Brother and sister duo on the Vortex. Sent to Durkos. Durkos speaks it past Mateos, but gets a big hit large. Durkos can't send it in further to the CUIVE zone. Mateos shot saved by Permars and gotten away. Davey sends it right back in, and Durkos gets it away. Mateos stopped the post and sent wide. Trickled away, now in Pop Burgo's quarter. Manolo goes to get it. Rano's waiting. Durkos gets it away. Big hit saved by Permars. Right next to the net. Shot sent back away by Davey. Trickles wide. Durkos can't get it behind the net. Right in front. Breatho's shot in front. Cusco sends it away. Launches a hit there on Kane. Sent to Mateos. Mateos off the board. Sneaks it past Cusco, but Cusco intercepts and out of play. Briefly brought back in by Falls, though. Mateos sends it away. Sneaks it past Ra. Cusco to Durkos. Durkos can't get there fast enough. Now DV. Stopped by Cusco. Sent away. Rora. Rebos once more dumps it in, stopped by Cusco off the post, and the rebound goes nowhere. Redos, shot, saved by Cusco! 80s, sent back towards the red. Battling with Rafe Manolo. Cusco stops Rebos and going further. McCare sneaks it past him, though. Sent back into neutral by Manolo. Durkos, intercepted by Davey, sent north. The Tayos now. Cusco intercepts turnover shot stopped by Davey. Davey sends it away. Davey sends it back to his zone. Cusco shot stopped by Kane. Gone away out momentarily. Nedalos meets it towards Durkos. Durkos meets it past Davey. Davey brings it back into neutral ice, so doesn't Teos. Cusco can't get a hold of it quick enough. The two blondes are battling Durkos there to Mateos. Cusco intercepts with right off the post and getting away. Cusco still hasn't. Sent behind the CUIVE net now. Durkos moves to the blue. Intercept right inside and got away. Stopped by Ray. Big hit there on Cusco by Davey. Cusco ran front, gone away. Intercepted by Rebos to Mateos. Rebound, traffic in net, the puck is still loose, off the post again. Shot, off the post is rebound. No, I don't know where it's doing, left the post again. What an amazing save. On an amazing save. With another rebound, saved by Lion. Breathos sends wide, back in the VURGOS zone. I can't believe what I just saw right there. Absolute robbery. And the puck gets out of play over the boards. Someone call Michael Permars. There is highway robbery in Sarovia, and the constabulary is needed. What an amazing save. Simply sensational. I don't know if I've ever seen such an amazing save or series of saves just like that. They have a defensive zone draw here in the VURGOS zone. Puck loose. Shot off the post by Davey goes nowhere. Raf gets it away. Right in front. Stop. Cusco away. Score! The dagger. And VURGOS pulls away. 3-1. Second half. All fours on the clock. 12 shots on goal to 9. Great. Fantastic play there by Manolo. Gets pucks in front of him in that exactly like they've been taught again and again and again and again. The rebound. Beautiful. Cusco is right there to bury the rebound right past Katrina. This would make Denali very proud. Swords in at center. But then you swap here, but the puck is dropped, doesn't matter. If the pass, Cusco stops the going further. Cusco in the Virgo zone. Mateo sent it right past him. Now dumped in the Virgo zone. Rora hiding in her net. Cusco past Davy. Then back in by Redos. Thigh now. Sent back to Mateos. Right in front of the net. Katrina gets it away. Cusco rushes to get in, but too slow there. Listen to that crowd. Battle behind the CUIVE net now. Tide chasing Davy. Big hit laid on Tide. Cusco brings it back to Durkos. Intercepted by Revo, sent wide. Big hit there on Davy. Tide. They're still battling behind the Virgos net now. Fent toward the blue, brought out. CUIVE offside, shot off the post, goes word over, right in front, they're on fight again, shot, score! That 2-goal lead was short-lived. And CUIVE is just one shot away from a tie game here in the CUIVE Arena, Game 1 of the semifinals. Look at those fireworks. Swords in once more. One by VURGOS. Cusco sends it past the red, now in the CUIVE zone. Gone away by Kane. Beatty and Cusco. Cusco shot, stopped by Kane. Durko sends it back in. VURGOS remains onside, tied. Trying to get a hold of it. Cusco dumps it back in, top CUIVE corner. Fi to Cusco, stopped by the boards, wrong bounce. Once more, tie to Cusco. Cusco and Durkos keep it in. And fight right for the net. Katrina gets it away. Great save. And the puck is out of play once more. There's a fight here. Durko's coming in to help Cusco. Is there going to be some sort of reffing? No? I suppose not. No call on either side. I would have personally tossed him in both. 2 minutes each. But the crowd seems fine by it. He wins the face-off. Durko's at the VURGOS blue. Sends it to Mateos. Hit the pass, Davy. Now into the VURGOS. Off the post, Cusco. Davy. Big hit landed. Durko shot off the post, but saved by Davy. Then Katrina gets it away from Tide, and the puck is out of play again. Defensive zone draw. This goes anything like the last one that VURGOS got. There it goes. Right in front of the net, Katrina, it's it away, puck loose, no one can get a hold of it, it's completely, no one knows when it's going, I can't see it, Kakawade by Revos in front of the Mac Durkos, and back into neutral ice. Sent back in, Katrina gets it away, Kai, Cusco shot off the post and sent wide. Who's going in, saved by Lion, Infantine, Store! Tide made a low, tafts it in, and VURGOS pulls ahead again. 2 minutes and 27 seconds to go in the second half. 11 shots on goal for CUIVE and 15 for VURGOS. Just because there's 2 minutes, or 2.5 minutes left in the game, means it's still anyone's game. CUIVE, ready, at the face-off, at center. Puck dropped. Won by VURGOS. Sent away to the CUIVE zone. Davy sneaks it past Durkos. To Revos. Revos sneaks it past Tide. Cusco intercepts. Napeos now. Battling in neutral. Brought back into the VURGOS zone. Cusco across the boards. Sent back in by Davy off the post and trickles wide. Davey trying to find someone to pass him to. Gets it to Cusco for some reason. Ready for the net. Cusco gets it away. Kept in by Revos. And Davey sends it back toward the key blue. Katrina gets it past. The Revos is not there to get in. Send back to the red. Davey stops by Durkos. Up the post by Mateos. Rebound. Scores! And Keed answers. That one is going to go to Davey. And Teed is 1 goal away. Now, realistically, all Teed needs to do is score 1 goal in the next minute and a half, and they can push this to a third period. First, just to overtime. Let's see if they can do it. Swords in, won by VURGOS. Cusco gets it past Davey. Now, shot goes wide of the net. And into the VURGOS bench, and out of play. Listen to that crowd trying to energize their players, though. The infamous Olé. Key players do this every single game if they're in ahead to taunt. Gotten away by Katrina. Or, if he isn't ahead, but close to try to motivate them. A neutralized brought away. Chive goes wide of the net. Davey out of playing over the boards. This is worrying. Another defensive zone draw in the bottom corner. Last time this happened this game, he manages to punch it right through Permars. Swords in. Won by CUIVE. Davey off the post. Rebound. Davey shot. Scores! Hurley Straffordos! CUIVE scores and ties it up! The score is 4-4. Can you believe it? VURGOS looks in shock. This would be the second game in a row that they had a great lead going and they've blown it. This is also the second game that their goaltender has abandoned them, though. Perhaps there's something to be said that they're not as good as defense as they think they might be. But listen to that crowd get louder, and they're still going. Towards in. He wins the face-off. Revos at the red. Davey to Revos. Cusco gets it away. Fenced toward the keep zone. Mateos now speaks at the neutral. Pide stops at the neck pass. Revos. Mateos shot. Score! Oh, my Stefan! Mateos! The CUIVE hero! I can't believe what I just saw right now. CUIVE is beating VURGOS Vortex, and they only have less than a minute to stop it. Cusco trying to get it into neutral. Success. Packs to Revos. Mateos sends it north. Cusco's shot goes wide. Against the boards. CUIVE building time in the top key corner. They can do this. They can afford to waste time. Ty coming in. Big hit there. Listen to that crowd cheer. Tied off the post, but nowhere. Rebound. Set wide once more. Revos gets it past the blue. Durkos brings it back in, but VURGOS is still offside. Finally onside again. Durkos right in front. Rora gets it away. Great save. Durkos past the blue. We only have 10 seconds right now. Hyde. Still in the VURGOS zone. In the neutral though. McHale gets it away, and that has the dreams of the Vortex all crushed. Game 1 goes to the CUIVE Crusaders. And that just shows that anything can happen in the playoffs. Just like last season, Cruz was finally expected to go to the finals against Sauron. CUIVE managed a great upset. Are they going to do it again? Time will tell. Now for the 3 stars of the game.
The 3rd star of the game, Tida Manalo! The 2nd star of the game, Mateus King! And now, the 1st star of the game, Katrina Leon!
Welcome to the post-game show, folks. The final horn has sounded in the CUIVE Arena, and the Crusaders appear to have shocked the nation yet again, defying all expectations. I'm Rufos Tabello, joined by DJ Ceriza, Camila Veroso, and Eros Thuros. Let's dive in. Eros, you've definitely been proven wrong. How do you feel?
I have no words. I literally have no words. How do you respond to that? I mean, for Stefan's sake, at one point, the Crusaders made 3 goals with lightning speed. It looked like the Vortex's best players, Cusco and Durkos, were just running around aimlessly, trying to put out fire after fire. What you were saying, Camilla, about Rora Permar's thriving on certainty, she most certainly did not. She didn't thrive on anything.
That's a fucking understatement. Are you kidding me? The Crusaders were on fire. Every concern we thought we had, it was gone. They knew their positions, they helped each other. Granted, so did the Vortex, but Stefan's Bones, man, it was night and day. The terrible Crusaders we saw for most of this season may well be a thing of the past. Good old Nick Cage may no longer be with us, but I'll be damned if his spirit hasn't come back to give CUIVE a big boost.
I want to point out something you said earlier, Aros. You said that if a goaltender is absent, a coach, provided they have their team's gear, can step onto the ice and take that spot. But that the problem was that their coach couldn't even do that.
Let's not forget why, though. We now know, thanks to some reporting earlier tonight in the newspapers, that Michael Permars died in a tragic car crash down on VO Imperial on his way to the arena. He was coming back from the speaker's office when a pedestrian came in front. The constabulary is still investigating, but it seems he swerved out of the way and crashed, killing himself and his wife and goaltender Rora Permars. There really isn't any way around that. Given his career and service to the nation, it's a tragedy.
It is, and he'll be missed. I think I speak for all of us in sending condolences to his family.
The worst thing about it is how this impacts the team. I mean, they're mid-playoffs, they've just lost the game, and that was White's gone too. It's a tragedy in every sense of the word. This team that kicked so much ass the entire season is now a dumpster fire. Their coach is gone, and their goalie is gone. They need to fix that fast if they want to stage a comeback against the Crusaders. I said it before, call me Albaros Vasa, but I'm always right. CUIVE might come back and do yet another upset.
It's a bit wild to me that someone's just died on the streets of Sarholm, and you're now talking about Hoquenna odds.
It's a Hoquenna show, Eros. The show must go on. It's a tragedy, but let's focus on our jobs. And remember that we're talking about the Crusaders here, the same team that defied the odds last season. At the time, Rivos Atlas was still green. Nicholas Kazderos was their only good player. Now, Rivos is much better, and they've got other good players too, including Helena, who was traded from the Vortex. CUIVE has been waiting a long time for this, but they've been putting in the time and the effort. I heard, in fact, that just before the game, Coach John was holding a practice with half the roster. Did the Vortex do that? No. They were too sure of themselves, and now they're collapsing. Back-to-back losses. It's bad.
Yeah, their only hope right now is to get a new coach and a new goalie, quick. I've heard that their captain Dirkos is leading the search with his teammates, so we'll see what happens there.
So we shall. We'll cap it off there. Final score, Crusaders 5, Vortex 4. Before we sign off, I want to honor, yet again and for a final time, Mr. Permars, the Speaker of the House and coach of the VURGOS Vortex. You turned your team around. They'll remember you for that. I'm here with DJ, Camilla, and Eros. I'm Rufos Tabello. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you tomorrow.